Alright, Pat, here's a little introduction on fiberglass. What I have here is the resin, my stir stick, a cup to mix it in, a cup of lacquer thinner so I can clean my application brush, and extra lacquer thinner for later on. As I do recall, the fiberglass resin is a pink reddish tint. When you add the proper amount of hardener, I'm going to need a lot of resin. Should do it. The color starts turning neutral to a neutral green, and then you have enough hardener in it. Better too much, work in small areas than not enough, and you know that. So that I will mix up with my stir stick. Use my brush on a layer of just the resin only first to this area. I will lay this mat down on top of the wet area. I will get the brush and saturate that and brush that in. It will become mushy. Then I will lay this one on top of that and brush more resin as I dip the brush into the quart container and brush it till it's saturated, and it will easily flow into all these creases. And then I'll wait for it to dry. If I have enough time, I will start on the other side if the resin hasn't started to harden. I'll be back with the picture of it finished here in just a minute. There's the color I got my resin to. I used about half of the quart, so I used about half of the resin, knowing that's what it would be. And it went from red right to a dark green. Still has a red tinge, but I gotta go. Well, that mixture was a little bit hot, but I did manage to get the one side done and the seat bottom done before it kicked over. So I'll mix up a little bit on the other side and add the fiberglass to that, and we'll be finished with the reinforcement of those two areas, but not the nose or the roll bar area. We're actually going to cut a piece of steel and drill holes and fiberglass that over. Alright, later.